Anyway, here with reaction, Dr. Mehmet Oz is with us. Dr. Oz, good to have you. Thanks for being with us.
Glad to be with you, Sean.
All right, let's talk about our current healthcare system. You know, we have, what, $4.5 trillion health budget for chronic illness. We have the world's biggest health bill. 77% of young adults can't qualify for the military. And is it true that Europe won't accept much of our food because the ingredients that we put in food here is banned there?
100% true. And this is the irony of the whole situation. The current healthcare system in this country is unsustainable. And the experts who brought us these problems are the ones who are complaining about the proposed appointment of RFK Jr. And it's frustrating because if you look at the burden on our economy, I'll get to the human illness element to it because there's an illness industrial complex without question that's plaguing our population. But 90% of the $4.5 trillion in the health budget is for chronic illness, Sean. 1 in 5 US dollars in our GDP is for healthcare, but of that money, 90% is for these chronic illnesses that weren't even in existence in terms of a treatment 60 years ago when RFK's uncle was president. We've got the world's biggest health bill, but this is ironic and tragic. We have worse outcomes than many of the countries that we normally are thinking of competing with. As an example, life expectancy between the United States and Europe in 1970, right, 50-some years ago, was roughly equal, maybe a little difference, but maybe a year. Now it's a 6-year difference. We're 6 years shorter in our life expectancy than Europeans. And you're right, they are very strict about some of the things that they put in their bodies for very good reason, because the consumer doesn't know that the cereal they're having has products in it that are not in their best interest. So Europeans will not accept much of our food. And in fact, they've banned many of those ingredients there. And many of the accusations made against RFK Jr. just do not hold water. You mentioned the vaccine example. Before I came on, you're absolutely right that 3/4 of young adults do not qualify for the military. I mean, President Trump is promising to this movement, Make America Great movement, that he wants to make us strong and safe, and with MAHA, make us healthy. You need all three, right? If we're not healthy, we can't defend ourselves. If our young people can't serve in the military, we're not going to be able to do our best to keep ourselves safe from foreign intrusion. And this is the kind of issue that health has become in this country.
Listen, you have actually helped me on a personal level. We are friends on the issue of health. And we've had many discussions about all of this, chemicals in our food, hormones in our food. We've talked about American obesity and heart disease, strokes, diabetes, and so much of it, it's become an epidemic in the country. And I don't want our fellow Americans to be dying young. I don't want them to live the later years in their life stuck in a wheelchair, if at all possible. I have made health, wellness, fitness, nutrition a big part of my life now. As you know, I work out every single day. I eat very, very healthy. I lost some weight that I needed to lose about 2.5 years ago, whenever it was. And you know what? I've been able to keep it off with your encouragement and advice. But I want other Americans to also make good choices, but it's a choice. If you still want to eat a bag of potato chips and get a big gulp, I'm not going to stop you.
Well, Sean, part of the problem is we really haven't spent much money researching the ideal lifestyle approaches to take. We all get the basics, eat better food, exercise, but how much food? Of what kinds? Is it low fat or high fat? The NIH, I just posted on this, the NIH does not spend money really on examining basic preventive measures, how to sleep better, how to manage stress. RFK Jr. has focused a lot of his attention on these kinds of issues. Doesn't get as much fanfare as people whining about his vaccine stance.
By the way, Dr.
But
Oz,
it is critical that our research,
I blame my stress on Donald Trump.
Sure.
I'm just kidding. If the dog bite, the bee stings, you're feeling sad or stressful, blame Trump. I'm just joking. I didn't mean to interrupt.
President Trump, I think, has done well by selecting RFK Jr. because he's got the attention of the public. These issues are not new issues. We've been talking about, I certainly did on my show for 13 years. It's very hard to get America mobilized because they've been told for years that these are safe things. Don't worry about the drinking water. You're fine with those chemicals. The plastics aren't a big issue. And then we start seeing autism rates and infertility rates and cancer rates and general life expectancy start to drop. And I think by appointing someone who's known to speak his mind, even though it's disruptive to your comfort at times, and someone who believes in giving you the freedom to make informed choice. But to do that, you've got to be able to say what you are observing is happening with the basic infrastructure of health in America. But let me share something with you that I think is vital that has not been brought up. I believe that the 86,000 workers at Health and Human Services, and they're in 17 institutes, I believe many of them, maybe most of them, will welcome RFK. You know why? Because they're getting smothered under corporate capture. These agencies aren't actually free to do what they want to do frequently, and RFK is not going to tolerate that. So I think President Trump is wise in the recommendation of RFK Jr. I know him personally. I have for a while. I understand exactly what he's getting at. We can have these debates about exactly how much to modify one problem or another, but you, the American consumer, deserves to know the truth about issues that we thought had been laid to rest for decades, and it turns out, certainly over the last 50 years, we've been getting sicker. And a lot of it's not your fault. If you hear my voice, remember that. Much of what you're suffering from, the weight that you're gaining, the metabolic syndrome, the diabetes, the heart disease that I operate on as a surgeon, much of the toxic material coursing through your blood vessels is not your fault. And especially your kids deserve better because they're the canaries in the coal mine.
All right, we really appreciate it, Dr. Oz. Thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.